Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. I just want to do a quick video here. I've got a few things to cover, and I want to thank everybody for sending me all this information. Now, I don't like to promote Reddit because they are very biased and censor people, but there is a post there, Watchtower, Jehovah's Witnesses in crisis mode. The following is a confidential email issued by the German headquarters, formerly issued from world headquarters, in an attempt to find support for their abusive practices that are being focused on in Japan. And I will put the link down below because they have translated the letter, and I am going to read it. Urgent request for assistance. And it's from the Public Information Department at jw.org. December 1st, 2023. Dear sisters and brothers, we are writing to you today about a sensitive and very urgent matter in which we would like to ask for your help. In a short-term meeting today, we learned that we have the great privilege, you get the privilege, Jehovah's Witnesses, of assisting World Headquarters with a very important project. Wait for it. What is the problem? Our brothers and sisters in Japan are currently struggling with a serious problem. A new ministry, which has only been in office for about a year, unfortunately assumes that the child-rearing practices of Jehovah's Witnesses are harming the children and even constitute a form of child abuse. This is, of course, a worrying development. Yeah. See, and they're not going to tell the Jehovah's Witnesses the full truth, that there is a systemic problem in their organization for CSA. How can we help? We are looking for positive statements from authorities, but also from experts such as school directors, teachers, professors, academics, etc., on the following topics. On the experience of raising children of parents who are Jehovah's Witnesses, general, loving, caring, balanced upbringing, appropriate interest in children. See, and they're not going to like it because many of us ex-JWs are also giving testimony and contacting Japan and telling them all about our horrific experience as a child. You know, the physical abuse, the CSA, the mental abuse, the spiritual abuse, the psychological abuse. But see, they want their followers, like Mike would say, to be useful idiots. For material for children and young people on jw.org about children of Jehovah's Witnesses, e.g. are not conspicuous at school, but are exemplary, do not take drugs, are not criminals, are well integrated, balanced, etc. Good luck with that. You're not going to get that unless you lie. But the positive contributions of our young people to society, making them do the witnessing cart and give talks at like 3 to 5 years old? We would be pleased if you would comment on these points in your respective role, if possible on an official letterhead that shows your current role. We are, of course, also very interested in further statements from outsiders. Can you perhaps think of colleagues or other people who can make well-founded statements in this context? Well, I'm sure you're going to pay Dracula boy Massimo to do some statements too. If so, please contact these people as quickly as possible and ask them for a written statement, if possible an official letterhead. Important, the desired statements, which do not have to be long, should not refer to Japan, but rather the wording should be general. It is also best not to address a specific person, but rather to whom it may concern. Dear Sir or Madam, or to the responsible authority. See, they're trying to control the narrative. I wonder if this is the big announcement that was supposed to be at the midweek meeting. When addressing outsiders, you could justify the request by saying that a newly founded ministry in an Asian country that has no experience with Jehovah's Witnesses is prejudiced against Jehovah's Witnesses due to misinformation our religious minority has. No, it is former members giving the truth to the Japanese parliament and officials. And from what I've heard, the Japanese lawyers who are working on this are kicking ass. Deadline. We need statements within the next week. We consider it a privilege to partner with you in this important effort to help defend and legally establish the good news. Please make this matter the subject of your personal prayers. Oh, we are, but not in your favor. We have full confidence that Jehovah will bless our joint efforts to bring glory to His name. Jehovah is not helping you with your systemic CSA problem, so why would He help you with this? One final request. Please treat the information confidentially and do not forward this email without consultation. Too late. Thank you very much in advance for your valuable support and have a nice weekend. Your brothers from the Central Europe Branch Office. Like I said, I will put the link down below to this. Yeah. Now, I've also got some news coming out of Australia. They want to hide this Pervo. I believe he is an ex-elder or a current elder, one or the other. They want to hide his name because he is prominent, has money. But, yeah. Jehovah Witness facing more than 50 sexual assault related charges, withdrawals bail application. And this has actually been going on for a while, and I've gotten several emails from those of you in Australia. And I know the one that sent me this, thank you very much, I appreciate it. They are going to the court on Monday. Take popcorn. We will dance in the streets if he pleads guilty, so the young men don't have to go through the details. Let's hope. Let's hope. I am not going to read the full article because there's some details in here that are disturbing and graphic. And so I'm going to put the link down below to this article so you can read the entire thing in, he was out on bail wearing an ankle bracelet, but they discovered he was looking at porn the day of the court appearance, so they put him back in jail, thank goodness. Yeah, they need to throw away the key. I love the way the wife said that we had an axe to grind. So when I went through security to go in, I told the security man that I had an axe to grind in my bag. He laughed. They are not liked on the Sunshine Coast as they have such a bad reputation with sexual offenses and bad business dealings. Anyway, I will let you know how it goes on Monday. Also, Queensland has just passed a law to say sexual offenders can be named and shamed now, so we might be able to do that also. Please see the link below. So, like I said, I will have the link down below. And let's hope that all of the victims can get some justice. And unfortunately, Abel Perez, basically the judge blew him off and shut down the case. Doesn't even want to hear it. And so there might be some more details on that. And Abel, just know that we are so sorry, for the loss and that you couldn't even be heard. And it just goes to show that you just really can't get, a lot of us can't get justice in this world. Watchtower has a lot of friends in high places. All right, now another thing to cover here. I want to thank, like I said, everybody who has sent me this. And you think it's just Jehovah's Witnesses? No, it's not. The Mormon Church. Mormon leaders accused of covering up a decades-long epidemic of CSA and incest that rivals scandals in Catholic Church. Victims say perpetrators are protected, but the abused are forced to forgive their attackers. Sound familiar? This is the same thing we're hearing about Jehovah's Witnesses. We have been seeing it in every religion. Every religion. And it's just disgusting. Now what's interesting though is Jehovah's Witnesses will read an article like this, and they'll even talk about it at the cards or out in service, and oh, look at the Mormons and the Catholic Church, look at what's going on in their organization. There's even Watchtower and Awake articles where they are bashing Christendom for their systemic CSA problems and won't do anything about it. But yet, they tell Jehovah's Witnesses not to read or watch anything negative about their organization because it's misinformation. Just like this. They would discourage Jehovah's Witnesses from going and finding out what's going on in Japan. They're not going to read these XJW testimonies of what happened to them as kids. Oh, that's misinformation. We want to legally establish and defend the good news. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.